day. I say need a sosa, a to a dream. And ya konya ba, one anti quantin. One no free him fa, da beno how besin. I'm a nijaba now, so me mama be mungu. I've come too far, I'll do what I have to do. Ne pesipia, meko swa komeni, 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 meko swa.
Back to the basics. I brought one number down so many times you don't want to even get up and just face it. You've been doing your best, trying to test every nest to find the best one you can lay in. That's why the CoRe project is here to help you gain skills to help you succeed and build your own nest. Springboard you to success. Nah, you go break through. Charlie, even COVID can defeat you. Search inside your core and you see you got the MasterCard of life in you. And it's so true, it is past due. So don't let nobody deceive you. I brought one here didn't crack. I say any that's so hot. So this is what you should do. Charlie, still move.
Meko swa komeni, 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 meko swa.
I've got what I've got. You've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I sip my sobolo. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard. That's why we're working hard and we don't want to live with this sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow. I've got what I've got, and you've got what you've got. So keep your red wine, I sip my sobolo. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard. That's why we're working hard and we don't want to live with this sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow. Just like the parable in the Bible, where the master gave out talents to his servants. Consider wishing you had mine. Who knows? You got 5 and I only have 1. Work with what you have, work with what you got. Love the life you live, live the life you love. If you concentrate on the things you do not have, you might never ever have enough. Yeah, I've got what I've got, and you've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I'll sip my sobolo. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard, but that's why we're working hard and we don't want to live with the sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow. The Browns are fighting again. They've waited too long for a cry of a baby. They have it all, but all they pray for is a gift of a baby. My friend Atongo lives in the Zongo. All he owns is that old Bizanga Volvo. He's got 9 kids, he's still expecting. He can barely provide for his family. The rich they struggle, the poor they hustle. But my body, nowhere easier. Nowhere easier. So work with what you have, work with what you've got. Love the life you live, live the life you love. If you concentrate on the things you do not have, you might never ever have enough. Yeah, just work with what you have, work with what you got. Love the life you live, live the life you love. If you concentrate on the things you do not have, you might never ever have enough. Yeah, I've got what I've got. You've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I sip my solo. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard, but that's why we're working hard and We don't want to live with this sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow. I've got what I've got. You've got what you've got. So keep your red wine or sip my sobolo. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard. That's why we're working hard. And we don't want to live with the sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow.
Are you a young person dealing with the disruptions caused by COVID-19 to our careers, education, health, and social lives? Welcome to the CoRe program, an e-learning, e-mentoring, and e-counseling program designed to equip you with diverse skills to enable you to thrive now and even beyond this pandemic. We encourage you to download the video, audio, and workbook for each episode for free on the CoRe program website, www.core.com.gh. If you are an MTN user in Ghana, you can download all videos, audios, or workbooks on our website without using your data. It's completely zero rated. And here's the bonus benefit: if you register on the website and go through a minimum of the 20 of the 24 sessions before the end of November, you will qualify for a certificate of completion from the CoRe program. We will be very excited to hear from you. Post your questions and comments on our social media pages at CoRe program, or send them to us on the CoRe WhatsApp hotline 0551 535 533. CoRe, learning together, growing together.
Ago Banyu freye Imabu freye Adofunu freye Amampong mu adeshipong a mwadwe suko wonyansapong ni nshirapong uramrapong fapempong nsafuyapong mu nyinara mfa bi akoye freye Banyu se uhu krotwi amansa wesi etimum ebu odabencha wasoya no kura damramare gwa wo misane ne kase adenti sane se ne wo hu ne chen ne kase ne damrama na mpani ampa ne nuane ampa mpanso ya ne ampa mpa echinye biara ni ho echinye biara ni ho se ne ampa ya edwa erebo so se po na bua fa so se po asorochi na hihim sa pakan na yere se benta na huru kotokoto se nyuma na ben se nkasho na dwo fom santie dwo na so twan se ateche bi ateche su ankaso esane se ye wo ye mamenom etitirufu ha ene ye wo emebun ene onyamfo a wo kura tipa eso dai pa wo twasapa duaba pa manenhwe so pa me ho banfa so pa nkaso nanso mpanyin se den se otintinting ni obentinting ni obentinting ni okobontinting di odukwa enam okwantimpong tinting mu eritwa kwantinting akwa wurabanting adonting akofa semtinting abofie nso a wonfa nkomotinting ni makweting ti fapempong mede ma no risi ha no na meresrese moma ye nyinara emfa impinting ni nsenku ni menson ni mensa ni menta ni mentia ni asonko beng ni asense beng ni atente beng enhia obiatan pa okureti pa esondai pa watwa sapa duaba pa manehwe so pa menho abanfa so po obiatan pa ni hina one enapa onim ni omanfo bedi nim ni omanfo benom nim ni omanfo befura nim ni omanfo behye nim ni a omanfo beda nyinara nso mfa hoahoa no ho obia ho ofefu atwam kone baabi madom hia no guan de wo ho nsantran be kanfo no wafima no kwasemini wayesa ehuru kom katabang de ne ho nsantran guan awia ketekete ma mansanga de amede ani jesuro nko abu se tu atran abu afuru mpata tu aso mpenga di okron akron ne eche o manga de hye moye krado amoma ye nyinara mfa nsembon hye aye mame comfort ukran.
Thank you very much. That was quite And very, very exciting to have Impress and Preng and all that, those beautiful accolades that you did today. Well, welcome to today's CoRe conference. Our CoRe conference is one of the interventions of the Springboard Roadshow Foundation in partnership with Solidaridad and the MasterCard Foundation. I know you would attest to the fact that we've had a fantastic start with 6 strings, setting us off with some beautiful music, and then the appellations that just followed. I think I almost went somewhere else. But definitely, we are here and we are live. And today, our show is about celebrating the beneficiaries of the CoRe program. So today's program is all about you being part of the program and what you have been able to achieve in this program. So we'll have a conversation with some of our beneficiaries who sent in remarkable and amazing stories from all across the country. And afterwards, we will just find out more about their journey and what they achieved. So please don't go away. Right after this, I'll introduce our first guest for today. I'd like to say that if you're watching us on Zoom or you're watching us on Facebook, can you let us know where you are watching us from? Because we always want to know where you are and how you are benefiting from this. Most importantly, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a family member to be part of this program today. We'll be here from now till 12 noon. My name is Comfort Okran. Don't go.
What can you do with our funky jingle? Show us what you've got and win amazing prizes from the CoRe program. Record a video of yourself doing something creative with our CoRe jingle. It could be dancing, rapping, singing, anything. And share it with the hashtag CoReWow to make the entry. Videos will be shortlisted and winners will be selected from a poll by our beneficiaries. It's time to show the world what you've got. Join the CoRe Fun Ride. Contest ends on the 24th of November 2020. The winner will be announced via our social media handles.
Search inside your core and you see you got the MasterCard of life in you. And it's so true, it is past due. So don't let nobody deceive you.
It's your favorite Thursday night hangout here, and we want to make it even bigger. Join the CoRe Challenge to win for yourself the Career Starter Pack Kit. Tell us, what is your biggest takeaway from our job readiness series, and you stand a chance of winning a book from Albert and Comfort Okran with other exciting prizes. You will also join them live on the CoRe Hangouts. All you have to do is share, retweet, repost with the hashtag CoRe Hangout across any social media platform. The post with the highest engagement wins. Deadline for this challenge is on the 24th of November 2020. The winner will be announced on our CoRe Hangout Showdown in November.
Great. Wonderful to have you back on the CoRe conference. Today's CoRe conference is focused on you, our beneficiaries, and how you've journeyed an amazing place from the past 6 months. And we are celebrating your stories that you shared to us. So today we have 10 of our beneficiaries. In addition to, we do have Miss Stephanie from the Solidaridad for the Solidaridad to come and give us a closing, shabang about dreaming. So today is going to be a fully packed program. I would like us to start with hearing from our first beneficiary in the studio. I want somebody who loves singing, who loves blogging, who loves Christ, because her first thing is, I am a believer of Jesus Christ. So that is her introduction. Without that, she's nothing. So let's listen to Nana Ekuya Asantuwa Ephraim as she tells us about her journey on this. So Nana Ekuya, tell us, what was life like before COVID even came? And then what happened when COVID came? And how did Springboard impact your life in what you do in life? Tell us a bit about yourself. Because I know that what you do, what CoRe did, the story that you shared with us, she was very, very detailed about how much the impact of the CoRe program. So tell us about yourself. Who was Nanekua before COVID? Who was Nanekua during COVID? Who was Nanekua when CoRe came? And what has Nanekua been able to do since then?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I am Nanekua Santua from. And before the CoRe program, I am still a student at the University of Ghana.
Okay. And
I offer public administration, sociology, and Chinese. And before the program, I was in school. And then came COVID. So we had to come home. And then before then, I had a number of talents, but mainly I was into the arts. But then I dropped it for some reasons, which I felt motivation was a part. But the CoRe program came, and through the e-mentoring, the e-learning, and then the counseling that was provided, the hangouts, the talks, I was able to regain that confidence back. And I also explored into other areas as well, such as leading 2 of the e-mentoring groups on WhatsApp. And that was such an eye-opener because I found most of the people around me being older than me. So in terms of communication, in terms of managing time and placing priorities, I had to be on point because Mr. Oshe, he was the coordinator. I was always watching out for what time is the group going to be open. You have to communicate with the mentors, and you have to know how to communicate very well. And in dealing with other people, there are the group rules. There are some people who would definitely break it. You have to know how to communicate with them in such a way that you are not going to offend them, but still making sure that you are keeping the sanity in the groups and all that. And so it has helped me a lot. I remember the first 2 courses on the e-learning by Reverend Albert Okran. He talked about harnessing your talents and then investing in your talents for service to God and mankind. So then I said, I'm going back to my drawing and I'm working on my communication skills. I'm going to work on everything that I've been good at and everything that I'm discovering about myself, but I felt like I don't have enough motivation for, and that it's up to me to make it. So thanks to that, I have my arts page now. And a website. Page. Yes, please. Okay. And a website. And it's on Google, as well as Instagram. So I am working on that now, and I'm purchasing the tools and the materials I need for it, and I've started some works already. And also, I was interested in entrepreneurship. So when the opportunity for Hot Prize came up, I took the opportunity to lead a team, and we are now at the internal stage of the University of Ghana campus. And I was also interested in blogging. I'm also interested in blogging. So I worked on that as well, and the assignments that were given on the page, I took that up, and now our mentor got my blog published on some of the websites yesterday. And so how I'm using that knowledge and everything else I got from the program, I've decided with peer mentoring, some of my friends, I talked to them, said I aspire to blog and all that. So whenever they give the assignments, I put it into practice. And I share the links with my friends. I told them what CoRe is all about. Tell them you can join the talks, you can join the hangouts. You can join us because you're actually learning a lot and we are doing a lot. It's going to help you. So CoRe has helped me. It's been such a blessing. In a year that I thought many things had gone downhill, that many things had gone so wrong, but it's been such a blessing to have joined this program, and I'm so thankful. Yes, thank you.
Wonderful. I really like from your story the fact that you not only became a coordinator for what we in-house talk about being a group assistant mentor, so that you became a peer mentor for those in your group. Were you a peer mentor for 2 groups or just 1 group?
For 2 groups.
For 2 groups. Which group and which group?
Creative writing and blogging.
Creative writing and blogging. You know, yes, I one day I went to I'm one of the silent people on your platforms. I won't tell you which of the phone numbers is mine. But one day I went there and for the blogging group, and I saw that you had talked about advertising with the blog. I mean, how you can create adverts on your blog. And you had looked at using AdWords and so on and so forth. And somebody commented that, hey, I started getting money from my blog. I said, hey, you people.
That's true.
So it was a very practical and you know, the mentoring platform for me has been the most influential parts of this program. And I'd like to give Eric Ochiri, who is the lead in-house, for making sure that our program did run, and not only did it run, but the various mentors, coordinating the mentors as well as the assistant mentors throughout the program has been very, very seamless. Eric, congratulations and thank you from us in Springboard for making this happen live and colored. We have, as I said, you sending us where you're watching us from. And the conversation is ongoing. One person that I just saw online, and there's somebody who he's not online today. I'm sad, but you know why he's not online. So I was telling him that he has to get a substitute on the program, so the person will send us the messages from online. We have Promise. No, sorry. You see, I like your name. So we have Asamoah Chris Boatin, who says he's watching from Asamoah. Sorry, we have Gifty Mami Kofi. You're watching live from Takoradi, and we have Emmanuel Bologa. You are watching from Takoradi as well. Hey, this one there, and then Asamoah Chris. You're saying that's great, Nane Kuya. See that, and then Menora. Lion Ba says, oh, okay. That's your FB name, but your name is Samuel Usu Adu. And you are a Yedie Youth Regional Organizer, and you're watching from Kaswa. Great to have you here, Menora. Oreku Ampofo is watching from Kokumbreme. Oreku happens to be the group mentor for the sports group. Oreku, thanks for joining us today. And we have Asamoah Chris Boatin. You say, congratulations, Mr. Eric. Yes, indeed. Congratulations to Mr. Eric. Keep your Boatin. Asamoah is watching us from Tema. And we have Samuel. You're watching us from East Legon. And and then, of course, Nana Kwesi Senior. You are watching from Kwadaso in Kumasi. And I know Eric, who is our masterpiece, is saying that, Eric, wow, this is an amazing spoken word. That goes straight to you. And I love this mother tongue. That's what Eric is saying. Thank you. Keep your comments coming in. And right now, I am going straight to our Zoom feed because we have someone there. And that person is a great young man I would like to have the privilege of working with today. So Frank Wilson, you are up. You are telling us about your story. What was life like before COVID, during COVID, and during CoRe? What has CoRe done for you? Frank, you are the person of the hour. Let's hear from you. Right. Okay. Frank is not in yet. Frank is not in yet, and therefore would move on to my big boss, Promise, who always, without any fail, on any program that we have here, will send a message. And I knew if nobody was listening that day, I knew Promise was on air. Promise, how's it going?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Promise Jideli Fiajigbe. I am a CoRe program beneficiary and Yedie Youth Association member. before COVID-19, I was working with my clients on different. I'm an electrician, so I was working with my client in different sites. So before the onset of COVID-19, where I got a contract, a very big contract at somewhere around Dodowa Road.
Mm-hmm.
So my expectation is that during that contract, I'll raise some capital to start my business. So a day before my client will release me the money to go and start the contract, where COVID-19 hit. I call it Mr. COVID-19.
Why?
Mr. COVID-19 hit Ghana. So it was a very bad day for me on that day. And later on, where my friend called me that, Promise, there is a program going on online, which is CoRe program, brought by Springboard Growth Foundation and MasterCard. I said, wow. MasterCard, Springboard Growth Foundation, I follow their program a lot. So this program will be very interesting. So I follow CoRe program, where I learned a lot of things that helped me bounce back to my normal stage. About CoRe, I learned a lot of things like how to deploy the use of social media into our business. For the first time, I don't know how to use social media frequently and how to use it to do a business as such. So with a CoRe program, I now deploy the use of social media to bring new customers on board to work with it, and also the CoRe mentoring group, the e-learning and the e-counseling programs has helped me a lot to brought my co-workers on board to work with them as well. And also the CoRe mentoring group, it has helped me in a way of communicating with my customers. At first, in customer care, I don't have knowledge about customer care. So at times, I say some things or I do some things before I realize that what I do is very bad. But with CoRe mentoring session, I learned how to use strategic way of communicating with my customer, even effective negotiation with my customers. Before you get a contract, you have to negotiate well with your customer and sign necessary documents before starting the contract, so that along the line there will be no misunderstanding between you and your clients. And CoRe program taught me a whole lot. So I applaud CoRe program.
I see. You said you were part of the counseling program.
Yes.
And the mentoring one as well.
Yeah, I'm a leader for electrical group.
Yes, because as promised, you can always be sure that you see Promise sending. We are going to have open in about 20 minutes. Are we all here? Hands up, and so on and so forth. So that really made me that I had better be in the session for that period. Otherwise, I'm in trouble, because Promise will come after us and say that, why didn't you be part of the program today? So Promise, you missed some big opportunity at your place just before the COVID struck. How did you feel when the client called and said, we cannot do this project again?
I felt devastated because I was really totally confused. I don't know what to do. So I just came back and opened my gate and sleep. My sister was calling me, promise, why won't you go to the work again? I said, I'm coming. So I was thinking what to do because my whole lot of trust is on that contract. My hope, my focus is on that contract. So the client, COVID-19 affected the client business financially. So it has even affected me more because as for me, I am a startup.
Yeah.
So
you needed that one.
I need something to feed on.
Excellent, excellent. So we have that. So that is Promise Fiajigbe. He definitely is the lead. Is also the group president or group lead for the electrical groups in our mentoring program. So it seems as if it's not just the learning, but the counseling and the mentorship. So if we had just done maybe just mentoring, would that have been enough for the program?
No.
It wouldn't have been.
No, with the mentoring alone, it will help, it will not help in such a way that if in case the counseling program is not attached to it, because the mentoring and the counseling, they work together. Because at times you learn something from the mentoring group, then the counseling will come and brand it for you. So I think the way you attach the counseling to it is very good. It's very solid.
Sure our counselors from the Ghana Psychological Association will be really, really happy to hear that. So now we are going to Doris. Doris, you are watching us on Zoom. Doris, tell us about your journey.
Okay. My name is Doris Akonko Danso, speaking from Asendompim. I'm a youth from Maso. The CoRe program has really helped me. Talking about discovering your talent. I've learned that talking is also a talent. And then through that, I can become a journalist, I can become a teacher, and so on. So during the program, after listening to the audio, I did a video with the support of my Masu youth concerning the youth and even interviewed them how the program has helped them, and they shared their stories. Also dealing with the loneliness and anxiety, which was given out by Dr. Joanna Larry Efutu. In fact, during that moment, during COVID-19, I had some breakup issues with my boyfriend, and like seriously, it affected me and my education. But through the program, I get to realize that whatever happens, I have to manage my thoughts. How can I manage my thoughts? By looking for the positive outcome of what has happened. And then also dealing with the anxiety, unexpected, like dealing with the unexpected, I had a chance to join the social support system, that's CoRe. And then the unexpected is the COVID-19. Now, through the CoRe program, I'm able to meet a lot of friends who have been encouraging, like they have been encouraging me, and also listen to the audios. Now, during the CoRe program, I happen to be one of the leaders, during when we are having e-mentoring, I'm one of the leaders, and it has really helped me to gain new skills during virtual programs. Now, I've gained a new strategy. The income comes, I have to divide it into percentages. One aspect is 10, 10, 20, and then 60. So the 20% is for savings, and then the 60% is for my personal thing, 10% for maybe extra cost. Yeah, that's the new strategy that I have gained. They have learned a lot, and I want to appreciate CoRe program for such opportunity and to say a very big thank you to Solidarity Muscle, because it was through Muscle that I really appreciate it. But I will put across a suggestion that if they could continue and
So, Doris, just reposition yourself, and we can hear you. We would hear your suggestion. But I heard the first part, which was that the program should continue, and so would put those suggestions together, and see how, in some way, we would enhance and make it even more impactful for you in your community. I have. Belinda Baidu, you are a final year student at GIG. Can we hear from you, Belinda?
Good morning, and my name is Belinda Baba Baidu, and I'm a final year student at the Ghana Institute of Journalism. Okay, so before COVID, I used to work part-time to support myself, and then as well as, save a little for my fees. So during the lockdown or during COVID, I still have this part-time job ongoing. But then before I chanced upon the CoRe program in September, I had already been laid off my part-time work in Accra. So shortly after my return home, my mom developed mild stroke. Honestly speaking, I was really, really depressed and miserable. I felt like a failure because although I'm very, very hardworking, I had nothing to my name. You see, aside the little money I had for my fees, my tuition fee, I had no money at the bank for future use. So after following the CoRe program, that is the e-mentoring and then the e-learning sessions, as well as the hangout sessions, my eyes have been opened to the fact that I can attain financial freedom through various means, such as savings, making profits on social media, and turning my talent to business. And so with this knowledge, I am proud to say that I am about to set up my own fabric business with a little capital I've gotten from my savings this past 4 months. And I know it's something very little, but then I'm still proud of myself. I never imagined that one day I could become my own boss. So I'm so grateful. And aside that, through the e-mentoring sessions, I've been able to develop my leadership skills. I'm proud to say that I am a leader for 2 groups. That is the makeup artistry group, as well as the print journalism. And I've even had the opportunity to lead sessions in situations whereby my mentors were not able to show up. That is for the hospitality group, as well as the print journalism group. I am so happy. I am so proud of myself. And I want to use this opportunity to thank the initiators of the CoRe program. You've really, really imparted so much in me. You've really, really turned my life around. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you.
So much, Belinda. But you know that we do have a gift for you that has been here for the past 2 months. One of our leaders, Ms. Kaff, was here when you sent us that message on the what's it called, on the website. So she donated 1,000 cedis to you, and it has been sitting in my what's it called, in my box or in my safe for the past 2 months. So if you don't like it, you can donate it to the Springboard program. We can use it. But I believe that because you're going to start your own program, this is the best time for you to, of course I was wondering, but I now see why the Lord didn't let you have it earlier, because now you know what you use the money for. So as soon as possible, do send us a shout out and come and get your money. It's 1,000 cedis. It's sitting in my cabinet in my office. It's still in the sealed envelope that Miss Kafui gave to us in. We have not touched it, so it is there and waiting for you, Belinda. What do you say?
Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. God bless you so much, ma'am. I never expected this. Thank you. And so please,
Yes, please. You're asking a question.
Hello. So I'd like to know how I can access it. Do I come over to the office, or I don't know how it's going to be done?
I would love to kind of hand it over to you, that we take a picture with it. So that is my ideal. But if you can't make it, we can always send Momo.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I'll get in touch with you right after the session, please.
Do get in touch and let's make it happen live. So as soon as you started telling your story, I said, this is the lady that I've been looking for, and she is missing in action. I thank God that today you are real and live and colored here in action. And actually, I'd have another, I'm sure by the close of the program, I'd have another, surprise for you. So let's see what will happen. Right, so we have Equia client. You make clothes, and you train people in making bags and accessories. Equia, I don't know why you haven't brought me any accessories so far, because I need to buy some. So you tell me about your story, what CoRe was for you. I mean, what before CoRe, before COVID, during COVID, and in CoRe. It's all a C. So Equia.
Okay, good morning. Before CoRe, I was teaching a group of children in creative art, and I was manufacturing uniforms as well for the same school and other schools, and training people too. And so money issue wasn't that a problem, and I had plans till the end of the year. And behold, COVID appeared. And when COVID came in, everything had to go down because of the lockdown. And knowing that my work is mainly with school and children, everything ended there. And I became frustrated. I lamented a lot. I talked plenty. And I remember anytime my husband comes from work, I keep bothering him. What am I going to do now? What is happening? And that. So one day at work, he sent me this message that join this mentoring group. I said, hey, I'm not ready to leave my information out there to some people I'm not sure of. And he said, hey, check those on board. Is Madam Comfort. I said, hey, I really like that woman. So when he said that, I said, oh, okay, no more conviction. I'm convinced myself. If they are the people holding it, then sure I'm in. So immediately I entered my details, and then I was sent to the mentoring group. And there I really learned a lot. Thanks to Madam Irabna. She was plain, focused. If you are wrong, she tells you this is wrong. And one thing she told me was, I told her, my people that I help, my client friends, they think my business, I'm not serious with business. So I told her what it was, and she said, Ekua, I also think you are not serious. That hit me a lot. I felt embarrassed that, wow, this woman doesn't know me. So if she thinks I'm not serious, then I'm really not serious. I had to sit up. I bothered her with a lot of questions, and she really opened up even citing her own life as an example for me, how she manages her business with her family, how she plans her life and all that. And it was an eye-opening for me. Excuse me, I really enjoyed her sections and I started putting it into practice. I told her, oh, now that I know you are there, you will help me. She said, nobody can help you. You have to help yourself. So I sat down and I put down all the things that I was missing out, what I have learned from her, how to cost my things, how to pay myself, how to save enough for the eventualities and all that. And it has really helped me. I was really amazed. I started it the first month and things really turned around. Things changed so much that I felt so much relaxed. Now, as I speak now, I feel like I'm in a different place. I had really misused time, I've misused money, and I have lost a lot. If CoRe had come earlier, maybe this wouldn't have happened, but I'm so grateful that I happen to be a part of CoRe. And thanks to you all for bringing this on board. And God bless you and give you more knowledge for us. We really need you all the time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I mean, you know, when we start this thing and we know that you are there and you're benefiting, it makes us smile every day that we come into the office. But one thing though, it's not only our knowledge. We do a collective thing. So I would encourage you. Let's hear from everybody who is listening to us today. Let's hear from you. What kind of things would you like us to add to the program? If we're going to continue this program, you want us to continue. What should we add to the program to make it more useful for you? Because we are designing the program for you, not for the workers here in the Springboard. So let us know what you like to join us. What you would like to have from us. I'd like to go for a short commercial break. When we do come back, we'll be listening to six strings as he does another lovely piece. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies, it's your turn to be wowed. Join our CoRe Wow Challenge. All you have to do is to post a video of yourself and share your best experience so far on the eLead conference. And you could be the lucky winner of some amazing prizes. Use the hashtag CoReLead. The video with the highest shares and likes across any social media platforms wins. So what are you waiting for? Share your video now. Deadline for this contest is on the 24th of November 2020. Winner will be announced on our final CoRe eLead conference in November.
It's your favorite Thursday night hangout here, and we want to make it even bigger. Join the CoRe Wow Challenge to win for yourself the Career Starter Pack Kit. Tell us, what is your biggest takeaway from our job readiness series, and you stand a chance of winning a book from Albert and Comfort Okran with other exciting prizes. You will also join them live on the CoRe Hangouts. All you have to do is share, retweet, repost with the hashtag CoRe Hangout across any social media platform. The post with the highest engagement wins. Deadline for this challenge is on the 24th of November 2020. The winner will be announced on our CoRe Hangout Showdown in November.
What can you do with our funky jingle? Show us what you've got and win amazing prizes from the CoRe program. Record a video of yourself doing something creative with our CoRe jingle. It could be dancing, rapping, singing, anything. And share it with the hashtag CoReWow to make the entry. Videos will be shortlisted and winners will be selected from a poll by our beneficiaries. It's time to show the world what you've got. Join the CoRe Fun Ride. Contest ends on the 24th of November 2020. The winner will be announced via our social media handles.
Search inside your core and you see you've got the MasterCard of life in you. And it's so true, it is past you. So don't let nobody deceive you.
Alright, so this next song is titled Just Do It. I don't know what decision have to take or what decision you have to make, and you're wondering whether it will work out or it will not work out, I hope this strengthens you. Another 6 o'clock is here. Wake up and meet the morning, dear. Brand new day, it's a brand new slate. Like Barack say, yes I can. Don't let the worries of yesterday hold you down on this lovely day. Well, look up in the mirror and say, yes I can. Oba your face, oba your face. Na temwa we, Kani mukwala kabo. Megana mareke na blow. Na temwa we, Oba your face, Kani mukwala kabo. Megana mareke na blow. See, just do it, just do it. Just do it, just do it. Just do it, time is ticking. Just do it, just do it. Tired of lying to yourself, yeah? Don't you know you are your best bet? Who you waiting for, who you waiting for? You've got all you need more. They will only help when it's convenient. I tell you all of this is from experience. So pick yourself and things will fall in place to you. When time flies, no one can catch it. Well, don't waste it, you'll regret it. The time is now, the time is now. Just believe and say, yes I can. Open your faith, open your faith. Not temwa way, not temwa way. Kani mupala kabo. Mega na madeke na blow. Not temwa way, not temwa way. Open your faith, open your faith. Mega na madeke na blow. Kani mukola kabo. The time will never be just right. Start from where you're standing now and work with what you have. Work with what you've got, see. No one said it would be easy. Anyone that ever made it said it wasn't easy. Well, look up in the mirror and say, yes I can. Open your faith, open your faith. Not temwa way, not temwa way. Kani mokola kabo. Mega na madeke na blow. Not temwa way, not temwa way. Open your faith, open your faith. Mega na madeke na blow. Kani mokola kabo. Open your faith, open your faith. Not temwa way, not temwa way. Kani mokola kabo. Mega na madeke na blow. Not temwa way, not temwa way. Open your faith, open your faith. Mega na madeke na blow. Kani mokola kabo. Thank you very much. I hope you
Are you a young person dealing with the disruptions caused by COVID-19 to our careers, education, health, and social lives? Welcome to the CoRe program, an e-learning, e-mentoring, and e-counseling program designed to equip you with diverse skills to enable you to thrive now and even beyond this pandemic. We encourage you to download the video, audio, and workbook for each episode for free on the CoRe program website, www.core.com.gh. If you are an MTN user in Ghana, you can download all videos, audios, or workbooks on our website without using your data. It's completely zero rated. And here's the bonus benefit: if you register on the website and go through a minimum of the 20 of the 24 sessions before the end of November, you will qualify for a certificate of completion from the CoRe program. We will be very excited to hear from you. Post your questions and comments on our social media pages at CoRe program, or send them to us on the CoRe WhatsApp hotline 0551 535 533. CoRe, learning together, growing together. CoRe, learning together, growing together.
Ago, Penning. But you are winning in your brasses ronco, Erichechi, Munina Bio. COVID-19 and Queana on Kosukuda and so on it, and the fumo, a benfo, a boyafo, a comafo, a camafo, a yemafo, a dimafo, a gemafo, a famafo, near mantambuafo, a confo, a cocodurufo, nara, edi, a si, a jewon kunima butiri, a yang na pampem, neng. You. COVID-19 mframa boya ketwe bia enu ankesu mpo ntumi hu no nanso ne hu yehu chen asrafo akode ekokroko pepedoma nkoma nyinara nen COVID-19 na wayesa ama adesipon a wode won hye apetu akaden mu ma enyumaku pepedoma nkoma adesipon pepedoma nkoma ene etitiriwfo pepedoma nkoma apetu ahwere won kwa truka woti aseden ni o na obeye den ni mbanyin se sabe ka fra achia na emuye eye de chen me nkai nyinara bio sabe mpenge duasa nea oni mede no on said de biarada enti mpremprenga ko nam abefro entetew paso abeje mmabum afi eye ohia ahokyere ene ahoyirawo ntrasumu manne akukoni ni bonga obon ko ama adesiponga wo wiase afa na nyinara esinupi se yihu ko sheda yese menhia mbabunga nhia na nka wo hia akwanhia ide na enye nwanwa se ochire manya no tutunu ntamem tia na anyine mem de akoto kura tintin guetumpan so krahin katakrahin a ofre ko zampa ko uye okuja man kukura man chichira man pempa man humanga man manta man berma katechia ohu bebi edin so dum ohu bebi e mera so nya ohu bebi bubu pempeng saka pepe na ohu bebi nsu so twan so fetefre you okuchiri twi mantamboyafo sasa hwe ko a wawura nsaso na wura kokora wura senwara wura na nzedo kono de won kwa to wonza ma boro pentempre mado esuko akofa mmabunga nuonyam ne nkunim abotiri afi ateche bi ateche su minimei Ghana adese ma won sumo bi nan obi nkoto obi nsoro obi nkwaso nwu obi ahinam ne anya ko afre kotoko ma waso etuduro huru watro jafara ma epona darim ne akonting na nanoma wodi akontone sa ayeko bio okwechiri twimantamboafo a no kwasemini watwa abapa anase watwa kwampa adua abapa ma eho abamfa so pa no worecha abaso bokronkron aduan a won kwati na asanka de biarada enti springboard MTN Solidaridad ene etitirufu pepedoma nkoma maka bom ede call aba sabri yetwa ne singa na ye fie nkomam ye nkremu ya dwim ejina awiadoma nkoma esudoma nkoma ensase doma nkoma enframadoma nkoma ne abode doma nkoma nyinara dimu ereka ne se na nkasa onshiram no nshiram onkoso yara nshiram jo banyi ze sabe kan fra sempa yiti fa pempom mesre de man esi habio apiao
Lord have mercy. Fantastic. I mean, that was simply awesome. Thank you so much. I'm serious. I can't pronounce your name. Fapepong. Faf Pim Pong. Fantastic. And 6 strings. Thank you for that music that said that you can do it. It was amazing. Banyo Charlie, thank you so much. One touch. Right. So we are back on, and those breaks makes me really regret not doing either the spoken word or something, because art is such a beautiful thing. We have Asamoah Chris Watson. You said on Zoom that Belinda, she want to share the money with Belinda. So Belinda, please get ready. Asamoah is asking for his share. And Lion Bayer saying, nice story and promise. Strong one there from you, Belinda. And you say, God bless you all. Angelina Sena, you are saying that, wow, that's impressive, Belinda. And Boama Augustine, you are saying wonderful stories. Thank you, thank you. Asamoah, you definitely, Chris, we are coming more, because we have a fantastic program going on. As Augustine also says that that's a great performance, and that's to both of you for giving us such beautiful words and music today. We have Janet Aqua, who says, I'm watching from Takrade in Kabana Boise, and you're watching on Zoom. Fantastic. And Isaac Pencil says, great tunes, 6 strings. And Amos Amezi says, God bless CoRe. And we are going to our beneficiaries. There are plenty. Today, we are with Amos. Amos, I hear you day from. Wow. So Amos, you are on Zoom. Can you share your story with us? One of the things that as we're going on, I'm sure you noticed during the break that we had a lot of challenges for you. And you can see on my table right now that I do have a laptop and the phone. Somebody will win that laptop, somebody will win that phone. And we'll bring the person, the winner of these prizes, to the program during our hangout. So if you are here or you are listening to us today and you haven't yet sent either your story, let's see, what are the things we are asking? Different things, because we know that you people are so talented in these things. And we're looking at how, knowing how your story is, we are looking at the one who from our ladies. So there's one just for ladies. So we are having you here sharing your stories, and you are going to win a phone. Ladies only. This one, the gentlemen, they've been kicked out too. Ladies, you're going to win a phone. So your phone is here. Who is going to win it? I don't know. You're going to win phone, airtime, and books. And then for the CoRe conference, those of us who participate in the conference all the time, share a video telling us about your favorite experience so far on the CoRe conference. And this laptop is also for you. And you come and get your laptop live and colored here from the Springboard, Springboard program. If you know that you have a story to share, we are going to publish a book that has so many stories. We are looking at least 100 stories. Will your story be here? These people are here today because they shared their story some time ago, so we are celebrating them. So where's your story? If you do share your story, you'll be featured in Graphic, the biggest newspaper, and on our website as well. So Charlie, what are you waiting for? Share your story, man. And for our hangouts, we want to give you a career starter pack. So tell us from your job readiness story and a job readiness series, which one was your best, and you get to get a phone, airtime, and books. Charlie, the jingle, because whenever I hear it, anywhere I am, I keep on dancing. The people in the studio will see when 6 strings was playing, I was doing some akacha dance. So send us a video of yourself doing anything with our CoRe song. Our song is lit. So do something with our call song, and you get your phone as well. You get your airtime. You'll be showcased on our social media pages, including Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So it doesn't. Whatever you are doing, you can be doing your a queer. You can use the call our song to do a bag, and then at the end of it, share the video with us. And you may be the winner. So what are you waiting for? Let's get your thing, and then we have a co-host opportunity waiting for you on our call hangout. So hey, where are you? Let me get a co-host, because sometimes I get tired, but I won't tell anybody. So let's see you come in here and be the co-host. So there you are. We have so many for you. So we are waiting for you to come. And we know that Adriana, who is watching on Zoom, says that she's really enjoying it. And Mohammed Yusuf, you are watching from Tamale. And you say, yay. And Moms Fofuna, Morris Fofuna, you are watching in your office. And you are glad to be part of this program. I'm also glad that, Morris, you are part of the program. And you are really enjoying the conference. This is from Ajua Anderson. And you're saying that you are watching from Agona Swedru. You love the conference and you enjoy the Ekuapem accent, or the Ekuapem dialect. That's Asamoah Watson, please, Chris, we can't share. There are things that are only for ladies. You are saying that, why are there no females? You listen to us, but the program was for our females. No, be so. It be so. So we will not share with you. The prize is only for ladies. So ladies, let's see you sharing your information live and colored on our social media pages, as well as on our website, core.com.gh. Right, so let's continue. And we are now going to Zoom to hear from Amos. Amos, are you there? Okay, all right. Samuel, you are with us here. I like your outfit. Oh boy. Okay, so do tell us about yourself. Who is Samuel, and what was the period like for you?
Okay, a very good morning to viewers out there. Like you said, I am Samuel. I happen to be a post-national service person in one of the ministries here in Accra, and I happen to be with the procurement section of that particular ministry.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so with the before the COVID-19, I was having to do my post-national service, and you know, typically of every young graduate after national service, you'll be thinking of how you try to figure out how what to do. Yeah, what to do with your life.
Mm-hmm.
And so having all these thoughts coming on mind, you may want to put in applications in places where you could, have an opportunity to apply yourself to any job that is offered you. And so in doing this, one will also be mindful that as someone who really wants to build a career for yourself, you will not just get up and then tender in an application anywhere else. You would want to make sure that where you are taking your application is actually the best place where you can, thrive progressively. And so, and then the COVID-19 began gain momentum, and unfortunately, where I'm doing my service, my post-national service, a couple of people contracted the virus and led to a total shutdown of the place. So before the lockdown, we had already had
a lockdown.
A lockdown, and we were home. And whatever I had at that particular point in time put aside, had to go into rent, because man must find a place to put his head. Yes. So whatever I had on me was what went into the rent, and then there came the lockdown. And before the lockdown, I overheard a lot of people calling for the lockdown. You know, the lockdown hadn't been imposed. And then all over social media and the other traditional media platforms, people were calling for lockdown. They should bring lockdown here and there. While
So what happened? What happened with when you now had to go into how did the CoRe program affect you?
The
CoRe program.
The CoRe program has actually helped me in the areas of finances and then self-discovery.
Okay.
And then for me, I would want to talk more on the self-discovery.
Yeah.
It was at this point, because of what I had gone through during the lockdown, not knowing, what to do, gave me the opportunity to sit down and then do some sort of rethinking, okay, trying to figure out what at all I would be able to do, what at all do I have within me that I can bring out. And it was during this time I chanced upon CoRe Facebook something, and on tapping it, I was given some SQL something to fill your forms. After filling
the feedback forms.
Very good. And then they began testing me and then sending me messages via email. Some of them were so motivational. So every morning when I wake up, I made sure that I check these. I check to see whether their messages are in, so that one way or the other, I feed on them to see what I can do. Then there came the creation of the WhatsApp platforms.
Yeah.
Very good. So the creation of the platforms came, and some way, somehow, I was asked to be the WhatsApp group lead for the procurement and supply mentorship group. So I saw it that it was a very nice opportunity, because I was going to be given the opportunity to serve.
Yeah.
And this is where I think I would be able to put some leadership skills together going forward. Being someone who wants to really build a career for myself.
Yeah.
So I applied myself to it, would organize people here and there for mentorship.
Yeah.
And during the mentorship, these are well-experienced mentors, industry players. They have experience, and they will tell you, they will give you all the relevant information that as a young person you need to know when choosing a career. So for me, this is one thing that really made me pay so much attention to the CoRe program.
Yeah, excellent.
All the needed information that would help me make the right decisions in coming up with what career path to go by. So when looking at the way the mentorship went and the ideas that came, set the tone for me, and because of that, at the workplace, there was a time my boss came and he was going to give a talk in South Africa, but the talk he was going to do had to do with a roundtable discussion.
Yeah.
And so he needed somebody to put together that roundtable discussion for him. And he said he had been thinking of who at all could help him come up with that. So he called me, we sat down, and then he said, Sammy, this is what I want to do. But I have seen that you are the only person that I think could be of help.
Yeah.
So I took my journal book, I sat with him, and then we came up with a plan, the parameters within which the roundtable discussion was going to be.
Yeah.
And I asked him for the theme he would need for the roundtable discussion.
Yeah.
And he said, Sammy, how would I know? So I leave that one to you. Go and figure out any
the parameters.
Yeah, any topic
anything.
at all, any theme.
Yeah.
And knowing very well that the mentorship program had given me the ideas on
leadership,
on
and
how to leadership, on how to recover from this COVID-19 impact, looking at the disruptions that it came with and all that. I came and put the bits and pieces of all those mentorship ideas together, and here I did a round table discussion for him.
And
I sent it
he
to
was
him,
simply awesome.
So
fantastic. So being a leader in the mentoring group has really been helpful for you. Look here, I know you also benefited from the mentoring program, and you are from UDS. Look here, tell us a bit about yourself and what COVID did to you and how this CoRe program has been helpful.
Okay, so good morning to those watching us. Well, I'm Rukaya. Actually, before CoRe, I was actually teaching in a private school.
Okay.
And so when the CoRe started, as usual as Ghanaians, I was like, oh, it's normal. It would pass. Then eventually it knocked hard. They said, oh, there's going to be closure of schools. I was like, huh? Oh my God. Because I didn't anticipate it. And so it coming and then being a private school, I was like, okay, well. So my proprietress just said, okay, this is a directive that has been given. And so you all have to go home. So being a single mother too, it became two things. How is my child going to survive? How is myself also going to survive? And I said, okay. So I used to get messages from CoRe. Because of the state I was in, I was depressed. I did look at the message, I'm like, it's those people again. Then I'll brush it aside. Day in, day out, I'll get up every morning and there's a message. I'm like, so you won't stop. Then one day I was like, okay, let me take the shot. So I clicked on a link given and it directed me to a mentoring group. So I was like, since I've already taken the shot, let me proceed. And then lo and behold, I joined the PR communications group, which is being headed by Mr. Timothy Kari.
Okay.
And so I began taking part in the lessons that we've been having over there. The one that was there, I got a call again from the e-counseling. And since that very day, I was so down, very down. I'd actually run out of all resources. So here was my child bothering me, Mommy, I wonder. I was like, Master, Charlie, pack yourself. It's when I got the call, just the way the person spoke to me, I was like, okay, well, this is currently my situation, but the way the person spoke to me, I sort of got that hope that there's something for the future for me. And so after the call, I just felt very relaxed, and they were like, okay, call me back to link me to an e-counseling group. I said, okay. And thankfully they did that. And so joining the e-mentoring group, one thing I had learned or have learned, which is helping me a lot, was initially the way I used to perceive people, right from your appearance, I used to decide I would get close to you or not. But now I got to learn that it doesn't matter. To get to the higher ladder or to get to the top in this life, every person, even the coconut seller, is very important.
I tell you.
Because you don't know who is going to recommend you to somebody. And so you go to buy a coconut, give that smile to the person.
Yeah.
Give a word to the person.
Yeah.
And someday, somehow, you may not know, you'll be there and get a call. Oh, mother, you've been buying coconuts for me. There's this thing. Would you like to take part? Good. And so it has changed my mindset about how to see people. And then secondly, how to even see myself. Because when the COVID came, I can be indoors, I can cry all day. And I'm like, where am I going? COVID has come. No one knows when school is going to resume. And thankfully, today, I don't know how I'm doing it, but sometimes I go on the CoRe program and I'm like, well, I'm glad. I have people to talk to share their stories with me as I'm sharing mine, to motivate someone out there that who probably may also be seeing the message and rejecting it like I did initially. Just use this opportunity, okay? Go on it, give it your best shot. Don't be like, oh, I want to do it, I don't want to do it. Just on Monday, I was telling my members in the e-mentoring that you have the decision to decide whether you make good or bad use of what you learn.
Yeah.
And so if just the mere fact that you are on this platform, it means you have to make good use of it. If not, you've wasted your time.
Yeah.
And so I believe my time on CoRe, e-mentoring, e-counseling won't be wasted going forward. I'm still trying to figure out where my life would go, but I am glad that at least I have hope for the future. I
have hope for the future. And those were very, very inspiring words from Rukia. You know, we got some people who actually, like you, Rukia, who actually sent us messages and said that please take us off the mailing list for the SMSs. And I was like, oh dear, when I see those ones, I feel very sad. But I'm happy that we still have people like you who decide to give it a chance, because it's meant so much to us. When you get on board and you go into the mentoring or the counseling, and once again you can hear the mentors, your impact has been so great. Sure. And the counselors, I mean, giving people hope. Last time we're doing our team meeting, and we said, okay, so we learn. So what are some of your learnings? And then Elijah, who is our coordinator in the north, said that he touched base with one of the national service people in Upper West. And when she called the person and I invited her to be part of the counseling group, she was like, will it help? Why would it? So you just try it.
Okay.
And the counselor called her. She says that the fact that somebody called me all the way, and she's in Upper West. Okay. And she felt so special. She felt that, I mean, she had been heard. Wow. And the person, I mean, and the counselors don't call just once. They call every now and then to check up on you. And even me, I'm also another silent participant on their counseling platforms. And they called me. And then I said, oh, boss, I actually part of the people who implement the program. So I'm just seeing how our program is going. So I know that me, that I'm not, because I'm not active, they'll call me to say, oh, Charlie, what's that? So those who have joined the counseling groups, I know they are calling you. And I'm grateful to the counselors. I'm grateful to the mentors, grateful to the people who have come to the e-learning partners. And as for the Springboard team, in fact, let me let you into a secret. Okay. So we were doing this. We are online, and I showed the laptop and I showed the phone, and then I will tell who has been saying. Then where are you? Yes, Anna. Anna says that we are beneficiaries too, or. Okay. So, can we share our stories and also win a laptop? Eric said, hey, so the laptop, no, we won't enjoy some. And Papaya, who is leading production, says no laptop. So Charlie, they are also wanting. So those of you, if you don't send anything, guys, I'll give it to the team in house. But no, it is yours. So let's see you send your stories, send your videos, send your anything that you have, depending on which challenge you want to take part in, and let's share those beautiful stories online and as well as in person, which challenge you are with. Fantastic. We are moving along, and we now have Amos online. Amos, oh, it's not. Okay. Richard Amankwa is saying that enjoying every bit. I am also with the private. I was also with a private school, but were hit with COVID joblessness. You know, Reverend Albert says that COVID-19 is the pandemic or the disease. COVID-20 is the after effects, the socio-economic displacements that will follow the COVID-19. So that is COVID-20. So I see that, Richmond, you have been hit by COVID-20 with COVID joblessness. And thanks a lot for the CoRe program. So happy you're making me part of you. God bless Springboard Roadshow Foundation. God bless Solidaridad, and God bless MasterCard Foundation, as well as our partners from the National Service Scheme, the Ghana Psychological Association, the Ghana Nurses and Midwives Association. They came on board and said, look, our people need to benefit from this. Wow. And they are doing an awesome job as well. Thank you so much. Just a quick one though. Frank, are you now available? Okay, right. Okay, so I understand that. Okay, so let me ask. You realize that we sent our other two indoors. So Amos, sorry, not Amos. Belinda. Let me find out. When you start your business, will you be doing it in Takoradi, or you would come to Accra because you are going to the School of Journalism and you are the final year student? You come to Accra to do it here. So because I want to ensure that you have kind of a continuity plan in place, because when you leave your business in Takoradi, it may suffer. If you have your business here also, you would have to make plans. So have you thought of where you apply your business?
Okay, so thank you, ma'am, for the question. So my plan is to, should I say, start online? Yes, and also do delivery services. So those who are in Takoradi, who may find interest or who may want to make purchase, I can do delivery to them, and those in Accra as well too. So that's the plan I have now, to do an online set of business.
Excellent. I would like to ask from you, I believe our in-house Zoom meeting is in place. So Doris. Okay. So Kweku Bua says that I'm still figuring out where my life is heading, but thanks to CoRe, at least I have a future, and that is echoing your words, Rukia. And then Promise, oh my dear Promise, you've gone in there. Promise says that yes, there's a hope for the future. The mentoring program has helped us a lot. Right. So I'm asking from you, Rukia. So right now, where was the private school that you were in?
The private school was in Tamale.
Tamale. Oh, okay. So are you? So you've come to Accra, or you are still there in Tamale?
No, I'm currently at Dobro.
Where?
Dobro, before in Sawam.
Oh wow. You know, nowadays every time you hear a new place, you're like, okay, which part of the country is that in?
That's before in Sawam.
That's before in Sawam.
Yes.
Okay.
I came down weeks ago.
Okay. Oh, okay. Excellent. So you're just in time for us to have a live conversation with you here in the Springboard studio. Fantastic. Okay, Sammy, let's find this out. Okay. So right now, is you've gone back to work?
Go back to
work is continuing. Yeah. Do you find it sometimes strange when you see people who don't observe the COVID protocols? And what would you like to share to people about the COVID protocols? Because in your workplace, you saw people actually go down with it, and you saw the effects on their lives. So, what would you like to share to those who sometimes don't believe in COVID or don't like to follow the protocols?
Okay, thank you. COVID, be it as it may. From experience, it is real. Though there are a lot of people out there who do not believe in the reality of COVID-19, and so do whatever they want. I want to tell them that they need not contract the virus before they can believe that it is existing. It is. It is. And so wherever they are, they shouldn't think that they do not have it, and because of that, they should go without observing the COVID-19 protocols. You see, there's the belief that particularly when you are on this trotro bus, you usually will see people without the nose mask, thinking that they will not get it just because they drink, and they believe that drinking alcohol
will kill
them. And as they have consumed it and it is now in the system, it's very difficult for them to get it. So that cannot be accepted. It is not acceptable. It has not been scientifically, tested that if you take in alcohol, that will fight against the virus. So no one should jeopardize the life with that mindset.
Don't jeopardize your life with that mindset. And I have Amos who has sent us his story. Amos says that I am Amos Amezi. I'm not Amos, so Amos is in Takrady. I am Amos Amezi from Takrady. He's an architect. Okay, so I'm an architect draftsman and a group leader for the architect and draftsman group. My challenge through this COVID-19 was so tough to the extent that I couldn't even have any idea to do anything or something to fetch money. Through CoRe and my mentor, I know how to sell my business because once I normally worked with employers, but CoRe has taught me how to set or start my own business. God bless CoRe. God bless Mr. Eric, and God bless our mentors. God bless you too, Amos Amezi, because you have shown us that indeed your story is simply amazing. We have Tim Obri Muller. You're saying that the program has really helped us a lot. I appreciate everything. God bless us all. And Team Springboard, that is to you. God bless every single person. To the Team GPA, God bless you. To Team Mentors, God bless you. To Team group mentee leads, God bless you also for making it. Were you a group? Yes, you were. You were also a group. Were you a group leader? No. Okay, so next time I think you'll be part of the leaders. Oh, I would appreciate. Fantastic. Oh, you'd have definitely. It is happening. So at this moment, in case you want to have more details, the advert was too quick for you. Do go to CoRe, our website. Our regular website, core.com.gh. and /wow challenge. You find the details there and join the details that you have. Use that to see which one you want to be part of it and do the challenge. Now we have come to a very unique part in today's program. Today's program we are going to have a keynote address. And that keynote address will be given to us by by Stephanie Donu, who is the head Gender and Quality Management System Solidaridad. Now, Stephanie has been leading and the quest on behalf of Solidaridad to make sure that this program comes on and is very, very successful. So when Stephanie comes and is talking to us about dreaming it and doing it, you know she knows what she's talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Stephanie from Solidaridad. She is the head Gender and Quality Management System.
Thank you very much, Comfort. Thank you to all the wonderful beneficiaries for sharing their experiences. Good morning, everyone. It's been such a pleasure sitting in and listening to all the amazing things that have happened to these young people over the past 6 months. I mean, it's amazing. It's just 6 months and the results are palpable. You can feel, the results are tangible. You can actually feel them. And it's so overwhelmingly amazing. New jobs have been birthed, new dreams have been birthed, networks and friendships have been formed, and there's a new sense of hope among beneficiaries. And that is something we should all be extremely proud of. So you can only imagine the gains we can make in a much longer time frame. As a partner, Solidaridad has been extremely excited to be on this program, helping to bring relief and also building the resilience of young people to remain standing even in these difficult times. And we are so grateful for the solid partnership we've had with the Springboard Roadshow Foundation and the MasterCard Foundation to make this happen. So I have a very short assignment today. It's quite a short one, and I'm happy to be able to do this, to speak on dreaming it and actually doing it. So first of all, we all need to dream. We need to have a vision of the future we are aspiring to. We should be able to have a good imagery, a picture of our desired future. So dreams are very important, but it is not just enough to dream, right? We need to work on making the dream a reality. So that is where the doing bit comes in. And I believe that the right time to start working on your dream is when you are a young person. There's this saying that goes like, if you want to change something, the best time to do it is when you are young and single. Because once you marry, you may not even be able to change the TV channel. I mean, this is a tongue-in-cheek statement, but then it emphasizes the truth that you can still do a lot of things, even in your youthful stage. Only you understand your dream, right? Only you carry that burning desire in your heart. So it is an individual responsibility. I think it was during a peer's presentation that she said that nobody can help you. You have to help yourself. Thankfully, the CoRe program has provided young people with so many skills and tools to plunge into the deep in terms of our businesses, our ambitions, and our dreams. But you need to take the first step and then start applying what you have learned. So for example, during the very early sessions on identify your talent, learning to work with your talent, harnessing your talent and all of that, you suddenly had the aha moment, okay? You were like, oh, okay, I love baking. I am actually the family baker. During holidays and during birthdays, Christmas and other occasions, I actually make pastries and then give them out as gifts to people. How about I begin to commercialize this craft, right? So you have that desire and it is up to you to see to it that that dream gets birthed into something that everybody can see. Until that happens, it is just a dream and it is not tangible, it is not serving any purpose, and nobody is really benefiting from it. That is where we want to go to. Working on your dream in such a way that it becomes a tangible, that will be a blessing to people around around you. So I want to share a few steps to help us translate our dreams from just being dreams to actually doing them and then actualizing them. The first thing I'll talk about is, of course, you should first of all have a dream. And if you are aiming for the very best, then it shouldn't just be any dream, but it should be a big dream, right? If your dream is not so big enough that it scares you, then I mean you can do better. You need to dream big. I believe we have a song that says that if you dream as big as the ocean. So the first step is you need to have a dream. Don't be economical with your dreaming. After all, you don't pay for dreaming, right? It is free of charge. Dream as big as possible. I believe that the bigger the dream, the bigger the drive and the ambition to work at it. So step one, you should have a dream. And then you should ensure that your dream is so big that it kicks you out of bed in the morning. It pushes you to ask questions. It pushes you to look for resources. It pushes you to talk to people. So have a big dream, one that causes you to wake up every morning and then keep working at it. And then two, it is not just enough to have a dream, because the dream is just that, a dream. It ends in your head, it ends in your imagination, it ends in your fantasy. The second point is set goals, right? Break your dream down into tangible goals. Okay, there's a lot of difference between goals and the dream. The goals are the set of activities that, when implemented, help us achieve the dream. Okay, the goal is something you can actually work on. The goal is something you can put a time frame on. The goal is something you can measure. But the dream is like the very big, superficial thing at the top of your head, in your thinking, in your imagery. You know, okay, this is the brighter picture I'm seeing for myself in the next so and so years. But when you break it down into goals, then you are able to give it definition, you're able to pursue it, and then you're even able to commit resources to it. So for example, your dream is to be the best fashion designer in Ghana. That is your dream, the best fashion designer with your labels on superior runways in Ghana. That is fine, it is perfect, but that dream won't happen unless you set goals to achieve it. So in this case, what can you do? You want to ask yourself, okay, do I even have the skills to become a fashion designer? No. So your first goal in this case can be, okay, I need to go to a fashion school to hone my skills, to build my skills so I can become competitive in the fashion industry. After that goal is realized, what is the next goal you should set to ensure that you become the best fashion designer in Ghana? Okay, so maybe I want to own a fashion label. I want to start from, owning a fashion label. And then that becomes goal number two. Until you do these individual goals and then execute them, I'm afraid you can't achieve that high level dream that you have. And then as you set your goals, please do not forget the SMART rule, right? I believe this is common to most of us. The goal has to be specific. You should be able to measure it. It has to be achievable. It has to be realistic. And then you should commit it to a time frame so that at the end of the period, you should be able to look back and then ask yourself whether you've been able to achieve your goal within the stipulated time. The third thing I like to talk about is take breaks when you need them. I mean, sometimes we get exhausted whilst working on our dreams and our goals, and that is fine. I mean, that is perfectly fine. That is human. If you feel like you need a break, please take one, okay, so that you do not get burnt out. Rest a while and then rise up to continue working on your goal, right? You can do everything, but you shouldn't stop. You shouldn't give up. Give yourself a break to regroup, recharge, and then you can charge ahead. Don't let the little setbacks and disappointments discourage you, right? You always need to have an alternative plan. So when plan A fails, try out plan B. When plan B doesn't work out, don't feel discouraged. Try out plan C. Thankfully, the alphabets have up to 26 letters, right? So you are allowed to even try and try and try until you get to your plan Z and then try all over again. Okay, we can take inspiration from the story of Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. He had a lot of setbacks. He had a lot of misfortunes. He had a lot of disappointments. But he didn't give up. He kept pushing until he had his very big break with fried chicken. I mean, fried chicken. This was a person who used to be a colonel. This was a person who used to do other things that you think are more superior in nature. But he eventually found his big break with fried chicken, right? So that should emphasize the importance the importance of not giving up and then pushing even in the face of difficulties. And today, KFC can boast of about 240,000 outlets in 145 countries around the world, right? So please do not let the discouragements and the setbacks and the challenges derail you. Keep pushing. And then the something I like to talk about is stop comparing yourselves to others, especially as young people. We tend to compare our situations, our experiences with that of our peers, and that is very wrong. Our journeys are unique, right? Our journeys are completely unique and personal. Try to eliminate comparison in your journey. We all have different time clocks, I believe, and so we must learn to appreciate the processes, the journey, the experiences that we have. And then we should learn to appreciate all the challenges and the curveballs that gets thrown to us in our pursuit of our goals and our dreams. Most times we see only the successes of other people and not their struggles. So we tend to compare and then wish for what they had. But in fact, if we were to be private to the full picture of their experience, then I believe that we'll be truly humbled and then we would appreciate what we have. So no need to compare. Work hard, and then like my Nigerian friend would say, face your front. Work hard and then face your front. And I believe that eventually you begin to see your dream taking shape. And then the final thing I want to talk about on the steps is use your community, use your networks, use your support systems, use your relationships. I think it was about 2 weeks ago during the e-learning session that we had the session on effective networking and relationships. Networks are very important to help us actualize our dreams, right? So let's learn to make use of our communities, take advantage of the help that they can offer. Thankfully, the various groups that we've had on this program, the e-mentorship platforms, have helped us to build so many communities of practice. We have a lot of peer networks that have formed up as a result of these groupings. So please, 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 please leverage on these groupings, take advantage of them, and then fall on them for support and guidance. Don't be shy to reach out and then ask for help. And I believe that most times people are more willing to help than we give them credit for, right? All you need to do is to ask, identify where your shortcoming is, and then also identify who among your network can provide that support, and then reach out. So take advantage of the networks and relationships. In fact, I can't emphasize that enough. I believe one of the strong things that came out of this CoRe program is the networks and the friendships that have been engendered, right? Don't let it die a natural death with the closing out of the program, but capitalize on it and then continue to build and nurture these friendships. I believe they would be the keys to ignite some of the breakthroughs that we are looking for. And then to conclude, I would just conclude briefly with this quote by Tony Gaskin, that if you don't build your dream, my dear, someone will hire you to build theirs. I don't think that is what you want, right? You also want to build your dream. You don't want to be the facilitator of another person's dream whilst ignoring your own dream. So please rise up and build your dream, okay, so that you make yourself and generations unborn proud. So this is it, a very short summary of dreaming it and then doing it. I believe that when we take note of these few steps and then we'll begin to operationalize them, we'll begin to see our dreams taking shape, and then we'll be the better of it. Thank you so much, and over to you, Comfort.
So much, Stephanie. That was very, very insightful. I mean, I love having a big dream, and the fact that nobody will chase us if we have big dreams. The dream is there for us to dream. And we need to set goals, and those goals must be smart. They must be specific. They must be measurable, that I should be able to, let's say, walk to the circle in 5 hours. So that it must be specific, it must be attainable, it must be realistic, and we put the time there. And then we know that definitely sometimes when we get tired, take a break, because that is what life is all about. And enjoy that break. Don't take a break and be worrying during that break. Enjoy the break that you have. And your final thing, nurture your networks. Nurture those networks that we have built here in the CoRe program. You know, this program, the CoRe network that you have built is there for you forever. So don't make it just one that you would use only at, and as Rukia said, anybody in that network, once you know who you know, and you'll be surprised, you may have to get to, as in the procurement group, now you would have an opportunity to work with people who are like-minded. So don't throw away those networks that you built on the CoRe program. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for being part of this program. Now we've come to, you can't believe it, we've almost finished this program. I can't believe it. And this is not going to be this is technically for the CoRe, but the Springboard program is happening. Springboard will be happening live. So you'll be getting messages from us when our next program will be coming on. And please join and encourage others to join. The website is there, core.com.gh. Get people to go and listen to, because the lessons are timeless. Let them listen to the lessons. Let them enjoy them. We may not have direct WhatsApp group, mentoring groups going on, but at least till the end of December, the groups are there. Make use of those groups. The counseling programs as well. Counseling will end on the 15th, so make sure that you enjoy it while it lasts. Right. So now we've almost come to the end of the program. So I would like to ask our speakers, starting from Promise. Promise me that you will not run away, but after this program, I'll still be hearing from you regularly. So Promise, can you give us your closing comments?
Thank you very much. What I would like to say is that for those who are outside there and not yet in any of the mentoring groups or the platforms, please, I'll urge you to join us and learn how to bounce back from the COVID-19 and how to protect yourself from getting into disruption of COVID-19 again, either now and after the COVID-19 pandemic. So there is a lot going on over there. And also for the mentees who are on the various platforms, I will urge you to come online every time we have a session to contribute, ask questions, ask your mentor. Your mentor is there for you. Ask him any question you want, and he or she will help you to overcome any challenges you are having or problems you are having. Thank you.
So Nanekia, you are also there. Nanekia, can we hear from you, please? Your closing comments.
Right. I'd like to thank the Springboard Roadshow Foundation, Solidaridad, and the MasterCard, and all the organizers of this wonderful CoRe program. And my last words to everyone out there is, if you are a youth today, or it doesn't matter your age, no one else is going to make your dreams a reality but you. So you have to make sure that that dream that you have, that vision that you have, you keep to it. And please, if you're out there and you're not in this program, you can join us anytime. This has become a very good social support community that with so many participants, and we are still anticipating more people. Please join us today and then take your life into your hands. Begin by joining us, and then you are going to see how marvelous this journey is going to be. We are still figuring out how best we can use everything that we've learned, but I promise you that the mindset I had before this program and then the one I have acquired now, have a very vast difference. And the one I have now is definitely better. So please do join us and then make your dreams a reality, no matter your age, no matter the time that you think you have. Thank you.
Right, Rukia. I mean, actually, before you speak, you say this, Amos Amezi, you're saying that Mr. Eric will pressure you, pressure will make you learn more. And then Benson Ofori, you're saying that from a moment of crisis to a moment of hope. Thank you, CoRe, for this wonderful opportunity to dream again. And Richmond is a mentor, and you're listening to us today. You're saying that you want to say a very big hi to our engineering group, to your engineering group. You're happy to be their mentor. And you reiterate Stephanie's point and say, sometimes, despite being a mentor, I formerly sometimes felt like giving up. But as I started inspiring others, it inspired me too. These topics have really helped me as I used them to motivate my students and mentees, and it also motivated me. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Comfort. And thank you all. Thank you so much, Eric Amankwa. You are the mentor for the engineering group. Okay, so Rukia, can you give us your closing comments?
I would like to tell those watching us is your life is very important. So as you step out, don't forget to abide by all the precautionary measures, because if you are not there, CoRe or Springboard won't be there. And we need you to make it what it is today. So protect yourself. And I would also like to ask everybody who has lost hope, no matter your age, no matter your gender, there's always someone out there who is ready to lift you up. But you need to first lift yourself up. And one way to do that is to join CoRe so that we can all move together. Thank you, and I hope to welcome new ones onto this platform.
Fantastic. I like that. We have to cut that part. Technical, please remember, we are cutting this part and selling it. We are going to use that to motivate more people to join the program. Belinda, I believe you are there. Can you give us your closing comments, please? We'll have the Belinda, then we'll have you, Samuel, and then Doris and Ikuya. Okay, so Ikuya, are you there? Ikuya, can you give us your closing comments? Okay. Right, Belinda is ready, so Belinda, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so I believe personally that change is a choice. Okay, so and the CoRe is really impacting and changing lives. So I'd like to encourage all fellow mentees to, avail themselves to change and to be impacted by CoRe. Okay, and let's get serious with our sessions and apply whatever we've learned practically. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so Samuel.
I want to take the opportunity to thank my mentor, Miss Felicity Kome, who I think has made it possible for me to be who I have become now through Springboard Roadshow Foundation. And to the mentees out there, I want to encourage you to take the mentorship seriously. Apply yourself to the things that are being given to us on the platforms, and you have no idea where they will take you to. Thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic. Doris, are you available now? Okay, right, all right. So let me give our final words to Asamoah Chris. You say that great piece. Thank you very much, Auntie Stephanie. Smart, S-M-A-R-T. And Lion Bay is saying, thank you so much, Springboard Roadshow Foundation, Solidaridad, and the MasterCard Foundation for bringing the CoRe program to us. We the youth, to us we the youth, we always say COVID is the distraction, all the depression, but CoRe is the bridge to our dreams. You have not left anyone behind. Thank you so much. Marianne, you have become our latest fish, or our latest sign up. You're saying that, is there any group for the people, is there any group for people new to blogging? You want to join a blogging group? Marianne, can you send your message so we can get in touch with you? So send it to our number 055-153-5533, 055-153-5533. And Eric will get in touch with you as usual and sort you out. And final words goes to Ajua Anderson. You said discouragement shouldn't be felt. Thanks to Stephanie. I am an incoming fashionista. Though I'm not done yet, I sometimes feel, though I'm not yet done yet. I sometimes feel I should give up. But today, Stephanie has lifted me up. Thank you. And to everybody who has played a part in this program, from the designers to the implementers, to those who had to call different people at different times to play different roles, to the MasterCard Foundation, to anybody who puts anything, whether the designers of the logo or the music that was put together, or being behind the cameras and making us come live from every time from the studios, to being in the studio room and fighting each other as they always do, to the Zoom people, everybody on the Springboard program, as well as Solidaridad, as well as MasterCard, as well as GPA, as well as Ghana National Association of Nurses and Midwives. Every single person, national service people, JDA people, MASO people, Springboard alumni, every single person that has made this dream a reality. Know that when you dream and you do it, it is possible. And we have seen it come alive. In 6 months, when we rallied together as a group from our various places to ensure that we will beat COVID, we will rise up from this challenge, and we'll be stronger, we'll be more resilient, and we will thrive, even in the pandemic and after the pandemic. God bless every single person. We will now drop this session today, but before we go away, we'll have a rendition from both Six Strings and Fapimpong. God bless every single person. We'll hear from Six Strings first. Enjoy your life. And I want to be hearing from you every now and then. So don't forget our pages. Don't forget my personal page, Comfort Okran A. Go and share with us, because I'm always willing to hear from you every time. God bless you.
Learning together, growing together.
It's your favorite Thursday night hangout here, and we want to make it even bigger. Join the CoRe Wow Challenge to win for yourself the Career Starter Pack Kit. Tell us, what is your biggest takeaway from our job readiness series, and you stand a chance of winning a book from Albert and Comfort Okran with other exciting prizes. You will also join them live on the CoRe Hangouts. All you have to do is share, retweet, repost with the hashtag CoRe Hangout across any social media platform. The post with the highest engagement wins. Deadline for this challenge is on the 24th of November 2020. The winner will be announced on our CoRe Hangout Showdown in November.
What can you do with our funky jingle? Show us what you've got and win amazing prizes from the CoRe program. Record a video of yourself doing something creative with our CoRe jingle. It could be dancing, rapping, singing, anything. And share it with the hashtag CoReWow to make the entry. Videos will be shortlisted and winners will be selected from a poll by our beneficiaries. It's time to show the world what you've got. Join the CoRe Fun Ride. Contest ends on the 24th of November 2020. The winner will be announced via our social media handles.
Search inside your core and you see you got the MasterCard of life in you. And it's so true, it is past due. So don't let nobody deceive you.
I call this one Chocho Palava. Hope you love it. Like most countries, Ghana, we have taxis, but the cheapest means of transport is the trotro. There are some very good ones and some death traps too. The most important thing is they all get the job done. Trotro palava, trotro palava, trotro palava, trotro palava, tiaro palava, trotro palava, tiaro palava. Chocho palava. Take out the colors and the registration numbers, and most chotros have inscriptions at their back. Like who knows tomorrow? With God all things are possible. God's time is the best. Never give up. Time changes. It's permanent. Mind your own business. Cry your own cry. Travel and see, the sea never dries. Hey, off our home, every, yeah. Chocho palava, 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 tiaro palava, Tiaro palava, Tiaro palava, Tiaro palava, I said take all the colors and the registration numbers. All Trotro have inscriptions at their back. Like who knows tomorrow? With God all things are possible. God's time is the best. Never give up. Time changes, no condition is permanent. Mind your own business. Cry your own cry. Travel and see, the sea never dries. Hey, wafa waho, devi, chocho palava, chocho palava, chocho palava, chocho palava, chocho palava. Chocho palava, chocho palava, chocho palava, tiaro palava, chocho palava, tiaro palava, chocho palava, tiaro palava, chocho palava, tiaro palava, chocho palava.
Back to the basics. I brought one number down so many times you don't want to even get up and just face it. You've been doing your best, trying to test every nest to find the best one you can lay.
Kong 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 ting kong kong. You otie kuya kuma jamna mponge kuma Jachi Ekuma, Springboard Roadshow Foundation Ekuma, MTN Ekuma, Solidaridad Ekuma, Mastercard Foundation Ekuma, Ekuma eti true fu pepedoman kuma aka wo ho abom wo nyansa krom ado nyansa fu adua nyansa ba ama nyansa krom nyansa fu emu nyansa ba so nhwe so pa ma nyansa ba aso na se enyinyim pa aso abapa ma nyansa krom fo edi nyansa ba so nyansa ma enya eso mfaso pa afa nyansa kwanso edi nyansa ba eso mfaso pa edi akire wiase afa na nyina yede na sebe ka fra yenhia nkyerase tententin biara bio ebio wose nsu ya na yensu wose nsa na yensa wose aprapransanso ya na ya aprapranso na mom wose intentamponso inteteopemu Odoma kuma bona branson ne efia moya kotoku ye chirechem ne ntori bonchi katechi ne apentindwa ya wampoma were kona na kotojem bebi ofiti krutia magana mabun kuma to wonyem wo no kware trodo mudia na eye ko sabe ka fra adetitiri biara e wona farbai eyinti e waseda papa bia na eye osorosoro hiro nyankoro ponchwere yampon kantanka nechi sanka nenchi kanka ankokora mantempon kanta mantu kantu kanka mankam kantankara kajeje wiase ahoro de mabode ahoro nyara twere na wompan hwe de biara da nkasa ne ade bema no ebio etitiri fu pepedo mankoma mutu mu ho si ho ebuai manne ko afa ne ntama pefra edamase
Back to the basics. I brought one number down so many times you don't want to even get up and just face it. You've been doing your best, trying to test every nest to find the best one you can lay in. That's why the CoRe project is here to help you gain skills to help you succeed and build your own nest. Springboard you to success. Nana, you go break through. Charlie, even COVID can defeat you. Search inside your core and you see you got the MasterCard of life in you. And it's so true, it is past due. So don't let nobody deceive you. I'm Braboni a drink crack, I say any that's so hot. So this is what you should do. Charlie, still move.